C-Bus.
Alright, this is it. Are you ready? 15 days of work, couple hurdles to get by, and we've got it done. So here's your wrap up. Let's take a peek at this thing. Drum roll, please. So here it is. We've used Cambridge pavers. These are large format pavers. The large ones are 24 inches by 16, and then you have another size that's 16 by 16, and you have an 8 by 16. Then we've used a mocha chocolate border, and we've used some Brussels wall blocks for the step, and we've also used Brussels half units for the step treads. So you can see on the corners we've got a soldier course and a sailor course that goes around the outside and steps down to our walkway over there, and then up towards the top we've made a couple complementary, I call them planter walls, but they're actually just decorative walls for the customer to hide some things. You know, the hose spigots and things like that are back here. So what we've done back here is I filled it in with the decorative gravel, and this is like a red western type gravel. It's a reddish brown, so it complements the accents that we have. You notice that we have the same sort of accent on the pavers as we have in the wall course. So if you look at that, you can see it the same color it brings throughout the patio that way. All the way throughout, and even down to the small accents like this umbrella over here. This umbrella that folds out for the patio furniture, we put a little bit of that same gravel right around it because details matter. So we've came through with a chocolate brown mulch also to complement it, and we've got this thing wrapped up, and as you see, it looks really sharp. I liked working here. The customers are really happy and understanding. I've enjoyed the whole project, even though it was a lot of work. Like I mentioned, we'll have to come back to swap out the pavers on the end there that are not the same color. But this is how it turned out. Pretty nice. We're looking at about 625 square foot of paver space. We have something like a step here that's somewhere around 60 foot in length. And then we have these walls that allow them to put plants and things like that on. In this situation, I kept the patio space being the main element, so we kept the step really simple. So you can see we just did one really simple step that comes out of the door. And it kept it pretty symmetrical that way. With the patio, and I didn't want to detract from the patio too much with some big step or landing, that sort of thing. And we wanted the whole point of this patio really was to come up with a lot more usable space and a consistent surface throughout the patio. So I didn't want to do some large landing to take away from that consistency and that space, that usable space. So their old patio, you know, was broke up into a few sections. You can see that at the beginning of the video. And this patio now is all one level and all usable for the new patio furniture. And it's going to be much more enjoyable when you're sitting down, having a drink, watching your fire on your patio, and then you can go over and jump in your pool. So I've enjoyed the project. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching the project. Maybe it'll give you some ideas of things that you can do on your patio. And keep watching my videos. Be sure to subscribe and share these videos. I try to come up with some clever and creative ideas, ways to solve things that you know, you might not think of offhand. A lot of times people would just take their patios straight up to the house. But when you have something like the utility boxes, and you've got things like hose reels and stuff to put on your patio that's really not the best thing to look at, it's nice to have some where to hide it. So that's the intention of these walls as well, to bring the accent in and give a little bit more interest instead of just having a big flat surface. So you can see it all turned out pretty well. I really appreciate you watching the videos. And I'll see you next time on my next project. Got any comments? Post them for me. And you have any suggestions on ideas that people could use or any takeoffs from this, please let me know. And we'll go from there.